Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, no way! No way! No way! Oh my gosh. Oh, no way. Okay, so first off, the route that you want to take is just the normal intro sequence right here. Once you get here, you want to hold the joystick down to the right. And just as he's about to get into his shoes, you have to do this frame perfect. One frame too late, and you're pretty much screwed because he's already in his shoes, and that's not really how it's going to work. And if you're too early, then the game just kind of doesn't freak out. Once you're on this exact frame, you need to do some very specific button mashing. You pretty much just need to mash A and B once you're on this exact frame in order to confuse the game so that it starts to reverse. And once it starts to reverse, it goes back to where the original flag was. But the thing is that the ending flag shows up. And the reason why the ending flag shows up instead of the beginning flag, I mean, you would think that since it's reversed, it would just go back to the first flag. But no, it actually goes to the ending flag. The way that the game works is once you unload the first flag, it immediately loads in the second flag where that first flag was. So that first flag is gone, and the next time the game calls for a flag, it actually brings up the second flag. And since the game is calling for a flag for the second time, it just brings up the second flag and the speedrun is over. So there is another speedrun that does this mechanic, but he actually gets a way slower time than I did. And I'm going to explain what actually happened right here. So I'm going to throw out a new measuring term, and I'm going to call it, we're just going to say loops. So I'm going to put this into Vegas, and I'm going to show you frame by frame what this looks like. All right, so here, this is my speed run. We do it in, each loop is measured by, it starts here, right when he's about to get into his shoes, and then the loop ends when he's right here. So right here is one loop, and then right there is two loops, and then we're out. So the first speed run to actually do this got 1, 2, 3, 4 loops. So what I managed to do is I actually cut his loops in half, and then I saved a bunch of time from cutting that loop in half. Now obviously this speedrun isn't necessarily perfected. I think you could actually take this down to one loop if your button mashing is actually perfected enough. But you pretty much just have to hit A on this frame, and then B right on that frame. And what I did was I actually missed B on this frame, so it went back in here, and then I hit A. Pretty much once you get here, if you don't hit B on this exact frame, then it goes back to here, and then you have to hit A here, and if you don't hit A here, then the cycle continues. It continues on with the run, and you're pretty much screwed. It just kind of goes, and then you get the window segment, and most speedrunners before this actually just ended up cutting out the window segment completely by glitching through the floor, and that's a completely different method of how you do it. What I did was I hit A on this exact frame, missed B here, hit A on this exact frame here, hit B on this exact frame here, and then I got out. And then it just reversed. And then the second flag loaded. All right, anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, just check out my other videos. That would mean a lot. And also subscribe. That would be pretty cool. And yeah, see ya.